Hello, everyone. Welcome to Busy Lizzie's Budget. Thank you so much for being here with me today. You guys, we have been working hard all year or for a very long time to finish savings challenges. And today, these savings challenges are going towards my last financial goal of the year, which is to fully fund my Roth IRA. Now, I don't think I'll be able to fully fund it for this year, but we're going to get as far as we can. So before we start filling my rainbow binder, and I'll show that to you guys in a minute, I just wanted to tell you a couple things because, you know, that's what I do. So I just wanted to say, let me push that aside for a minute. In my last video, I had shown, let me see. I introduced this binder to you. I don't know why the elastics drive. Oh, okay. I just put this back together and I did it wrong. Okay, that's why. All right. I have revealed this to you guys, and it probably is the funnest thing I've ever made, and I'm so excited about it. And this little book, I'm not going to show it to you all right now. You can go back and see the last video because I went in depth, but there are 2 scratches on every page. There are 24 pages. One's a high number, one's a low number. It is all board game themed or game themed, and I love this so much. If you do the entire binder, it does come out to over $500, but a lot of you had said not only do you like this, but that you also liked my original idea, which was I made this really thick binder. I think it's 40 envelopes. And then I decided it was just too thick for big binder rings. So I made it into 2 sections. And I spent so long making sure that all of these numbers were single digits, but that the 2 books together, all of the envelopes totaled exactly $1,000. So I love these so much, and because I don't repeat any designs, there are some designs in this larger one that you guys haven't seen before, like that. Anyway, I'm not going to go ahead and show you the whole thing, but nothing's repeated. So many of you said you like them both, but you like the larger one better, and I know that if I sell these 2 together and I sell them as 2 books, but totaling $1,000, I know that I'm not going to get my money's worth for selling them for all the time I put into it. So I had an idea, and actually my friend Lisa, she commented on this, and I was kind of thinking the same thing, but I got so many messages from you guys saying, or private messages or comments saying, I want to buy both, or I want the bigger one. So, and I was going to work with a few people that were willing to pay up for the bigger one, but let me ask you guys this. How do you feel about me listing a $500 book? So it'll probably be all the same designs as in here because it'll probably be the 24, 25 pages. And those were my favorite designs out of them. But so it'll probably be identical. But the larger book, you wouldn't have to fold your money. You'd have 4 scratches, and they should still be able to be, because both of these books were about 500. I mean, because together it's 1,000. I could probably still make it exactly $500 on the button with only single digits and 4 scratches on every page. So let me know how you feel about that. So instead of these 2 books with these massive 40 envelopes equaling 1,000, it would be a single book and it would equal 500. So I think that's what I might do. I think I'm going to have 2 listings, or 1 listing with a drop down and 2 options and 2 prices, because on this paper, I double-side it because I think it's just so much nicer and gives it the extra touch. And I want my customers to feel pampered. So with the larger size, I can only get 1 envelope per page, but with the smaller ones I can get 3 per page, and it takes so long to print these and double side print it and all that. So I don't know, the larger book would not be twice as much, but I just don't know how to price these. So anyway, let me know what you think, and now I'll be done talking about that because we need to get into this video. So we are going to be I am going to give a little introduction because this will be a long video, and it might be part 1, part 2, I'm not sure, but I absolutely am obsessed with Lisa Grateful Me and her shop, the Happy Mailbox Co., that she runs with her daughter-in-law. And her daughter-in-law actually designed this cover for me and this back cover. And I purchased all of these challenges and I made a book. And I believe there were about 40 pages. I'm not sure. But I made this myself and I numbered it. We've only been working on the first 20. And we haven't actually, or maybe we've been working on the first 20. We just haven't landed on this one yet, because you guys haven't seen the rest of them, but we've been working hard on these. And in this binder, I pulled out, I only have the first 20 envelopes. I pulled out the other ones I had made for challenges 21 through whatever, because this was already super thick even without the money. So here's what I'm going to do. And I am sorry for this long explanation, but here's the scoop. I had made this tracker. So again, if you're new, this is what I did this year. I made this tracker and I was rolling a 20-sided rainbow die, and whatever it landed on, like 14, we go to that challenge and stuff some money in that challenge. But these challenges, I wanted them to be for, you know, small amounts. So the 25, 25, 45. So they go in ascending order. But I wanted to showcase some of her lower income challenges. So if you have a lot of money to stuff, it would take hours to do this on camera. So here's what I've decided to do. A lot of you have said that you don't want to miss out on me finishing this binder. And I don't think we're going to finish it today, and when I say finish it, I just mean the first 20. I don't mean the back ones. But I decided I want to finish the first 20 before I start the second half of the book, because this is a lot of money and there's no prop money in here. So I want to finish this so that I can get this money into the bank and get it into my IRA, because we have none of these challenges come to 500 that I finished so far. So we just have a lot of envelopes with a lot of money in them. Excuse me. So here's my plan. My plan is, instead of rolling the die, it will take forever. I do have quite a bit of money to work with today. I don't know how much I have to work with, and I don't know how much is in here. And I don't know how much the first 20 challenges add up to. But my plan is to make a video. Again, it might be one video. I might have to put it into 2 parts, 3 parts. I really don't know. But if you're interested in watching, here's what I'm going to do. I am literally going to go from page 1 to 20, and I am going to just finish these. I'm not going to roll the die. I'm going to color these in, and it will all be fast forwarded. So pretty much the whole video will be fast forwarded. And I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will color these in, add $6, or put it on a calculator since I have, you know, a lot to add in. But basically, it's all going to be fast forwarded. I don't know if I'll stop and talk in between. I might a few times, but it's going to be a lot of editing for Matt to do. So I just want to make it easy for him. And if I come to one that looks like it's done, I'll double check that it's crossed off on here that it's done. And then as I finish them, I'll cross them off on here. So let's see with this money how far we can get through the first 20 challenges in this book. So if you're interested in watching, or you're still here and you heard me say that, we're going to go ahead. The first thing we have to do is sort and count the money that we're working with. And I have a treat for you guys, a treat for your eyes. I purchased this beautiful new cash tray from Celine at Funds and Fun. I only use her cash trays, and the link to her shop is listed in every single video of mine. Usually it's down by the bottom. It will say Funds and Fun. It will say cash tray, Funds and Fun, something like that. And this color is like a sherbety, peachy orange. It is gorgeous. And I purchased this, and I purchased a black one that's only 2 slots for my Extreme Monday Mini binders. So anyway, I just thought I would debut this today and take this out for this video. It's so pretty. And let me see, I don't know if we have 50s or 100s, but let me count the money, and then we'll put it in the tray and figure out where the tray needs to go on the screen. But we have all of these challenges we have finished. And you guys, I'm so thankful. It's just been stacking up in my envelope, or let's see. I've been putting them as they're finished into this, and it's just been bursting open. So I am going to go ahead and sort all this money, and then I will be back to count it with you guys. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, you guys, we have all the money, so it's time to count it. and I will probably use the calculator. I'm so excited to find out how much it is. I have no idea. So I'll count it with you guys and we'll put it on this new tray as I do it. And when I do my Extreme Minis binder and you see the new black tray, I'll also show you, Celine gave me some freebies and I'll show you those as well. Some new items in her shop. So, but for today, let's work on this. So let's see, ones, fives, tens, 20s, 50s, hundreds. Okay, so we have $200, and for each denomination, I'm just gonna put it on the calculator. So 200 plus, and then let's do the 50s. We have 51, 52, 250, and 20s, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 80. So plus 680. Oh my goodness, we're already over $1,000. Wow. You guys, savings challenges, they add up, let me tell you. Okay, we have one. We'll just count them by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 26, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 2, 3, 34. So 340. Wow. Okay, we have a lot of fives. Let's see what these come out to. I wish I knew where my sort quick was. Okay, but I don't. So, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 300. Wow. 5, 10, 15, 20. So plus 320. Oh my goodness, you guys. See, I knew I had a lot of money in the house, and this is why I wanted to go ahead and just shoot this video, even if it's really long, and then put it in parts so I can just get it done and get the money out of this house. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So plus 76. Okay, I'm gonna write down this number, you guys, because I'm probably going to forget it. And let's see. I have this. This is the closest thing I have, these sticky notes that weren't sticking too well. Let's write this down quickly. So 1866 is going into my IRA. And actually, you guys, we're going to have to do another video as well, because I had been saving money in my sinking funds binder for a long time. And that money we need to stuff into this as well. But there are placeholders in there, and I didn't want to go to the bank and take out money to then go put it back in. So anyway, for today, we're just going to stuff the money from these savings challenges. Okay, so look at this cash tray. It is stuffed. Oh my goodness, you guys. I am going to pull it to the side because I want to have lots of room to color. So we're working with $1,866. This is crazy. I'm excited to start this, and I also wanted to let you guys know that I am not going to be, what's the word? I might need to write down some stuff. Let me grab a notebook. Okay, I'm obsessed with little notebooks. I always have little notebooks nearby. So let's find a blank page, and for the dice challenge, we're gonna start with that. And so we'll have that handy. So here's the binder with the envelopes that we're going to be putting the money into, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to put this to the side so that you guys can see me color, and we'll get this out to cross off the challenges as we finish. And again, I apologize for this big introduction, but for those of you who didn't care about how I was doing this and the process and everything, I will have Matt put a time, go back to the beginning of the video and put the time we're actually starting this binder, which would be right now. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. I was so stressed about filming this because I didn't know how it was going to work. And and I really didn't want to do it on camera, but you guys really wanted me to, and I love you all so much. So I hope these videos turn out okay, and a few people watch them, but like I said, I'm just going to be going down and filling these things in. Oh, I have my Sharpies right here, and so the markers will be right there, and I'm not going to worry about the colors for real, you guys, because we're just going to finish this, hopefully finish the first 20 challenges today. So I'm not going to be picky about the colors, but for the roll the dice, I have this lock from Madeline, and I had put Friends washi tape for Madeline on the bottom of these. As you can see, I couldn't find the mint green or the yellow, but I found similar ones. So that's what I'm going to do. So we will fast forward this, but I'm going to go ahead and start with the ones. And I think I'm going to write down how much I owe, because we have a lot of different columns, and I don't want to chance a calculator messing up or forgetting, counting in my head. So, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and begin and fast forward as I go, and hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'll probably come back and talk from time to time. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, you guys, it's all colored in. So this last row should be 72. So I'm going to add up all of these numbers. I do have a calculator to the side of me. Let's see. I'm going to add up all of these numbers and see what they come out to see what we need to add to this challenge today. So let me do that, and I'll be right back. 6 plus 8 plus 2. So I came out with us owing $341. So let me go ahead and pull $341. So 100, 200, 250, 300, 320, 341. Okay. And I'll move that back. And so here's what we're going to do. I want to take you along for this part of it because I think it'll be fun. We're going to go ahead and first I'm going to cross this off because it's finished, and cross it off here. And this total should have been 504. So let's go ahead and go to, here's our roll the dice envelope. Oh, it didn't have a number 1 on because I had to remake it. But anyway, this is the right envelope, and let's put the money together and see if it does come to 504. So I figured you guys might want to watch me count the money at the end. So let's go ahead and see what this equals. So we have 1, 2, 53, 320, 40, 60, 380, 390, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. So what are we short by 5? Yeah. Okay. So this should be 504 now. So we were just off by 5. That's not too bad. And so this is complete now. And I think I might leave them in here. And see, I don't know what I want to do, you guys, because maybe I'll write on this. I'll write, oh, I already did. Oh, I already have the total. Okay. So perfect. So because I do want to empty the binder with you guys and count the whole thing and make sure it comes out to whatever this is supposed to. So, okay. So I've already written down the amount. So this one's done. We're going to go ahead and flip to number 2. And let's see. Number 2 is finished. So that's $25. So let's just make sure there's 25 in here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do have 25 in there. And then the third one is finished. And I'll flip it just so you guys can see it if you weren't here for this part of it, or so you remember which one I'm talking about. So this one totaled 25 as well. And let's see. We have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is correct. And the next one is Batman. We have not finished that one, so I'm going to finish this right now. And it looks like we owe 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to get the 9 out so I don't forget once I start coloring them in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's $9. And I am going to finish coloring in. I do have my red marker. I did find my red marker for this video. I have a couple. So I'm going to go ahead and color these in, and then I'll be back in a little bit and we can count it up together. Okay, so that's finished now, and I may not remember to do this for all of them, but I'm going to cross this off and cross it off on here, and we should have $45. So let's see. I'm going to pull the envelope. Maybe I'm driving you guys crazy, but I'm so excited as I complete them. I love to cross them off. So let's see if when I add this money, if we do have 45. So we have 10, 20, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 45. So that is correct. So the next one we're going to do is Spider-Man. That's on the next page and it's not done yet. So we need to add $5, $10, $15, $20. So I will pull the 20 and I'm going to do some coloring and I'll see you in a moment. Okay. Obviously that was a different shade of blue, but that's all right. So we have finished Spider-Man and that was number 5. It should be $50. So let us see. I'll take the money out instead of adding that inside. And we have 20, 40. What? Did I just pull out of the right one? Did I put... Okay, I have extra money. I don't know why. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Okay, so this is 70 when it's finished. I do need to change it on here so I know when I do my final math on here. I'm not confused why I'm $20 off. Okay, so we have 20, 40, 50, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9, and 70. So we saved an extra 20 bucks. Thank you, Lisa. All right. So that was a nice surprise. And the next 4 challenges we have not finished. So after the caterpillar. Okay. So then we have 4 in a row we need to finish. So I'm going to take my time because it's therapeutic coloring these in. These Lisa's challenges are so much fun to color. So I'm going to color these in and let's see. So let me see what we owe though. We owe 5, 10, 15, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So if I mathed correctly, then we owe 60, and we'll find out after I color. Okay, I think it might have taken me 20 minutes, but I think I got it colored in, and I only got a little bit of marker in my hand so far. Okay, so let's go ahead, and this is so pretty. I'm not a big flower person, but lately I have been. I just think this is so beautiful. Lisa just makes the best challenges. Okay, so spring savings. So it should be, so I figured this out, $84, because I don't think it's written on here. So let's get our envelope, and number 7, my favorite number. Okay, so let's see if we add it together, if it is $84. Again, I might not have done the math correctly, but so we have 50, 60, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's correct. So $84 into this one. Oops, I think I did something and all this money wants to fall out. Okay, so let's go to the next one. I love the colors on this. Now they're not going to match, but I do really love this one. Okay, so for this challenge, we need to add $5, $10, $15, $20, $25, $30. And when I did this binder, I know that these smaller amounts, if I have a lot to stuff, it takes forever to color, but I really did want to showcase some of her lower amount challenges because they're just beautiful. So anyway, let me get some colors. Again, they're not going to match. I'm not going to take time, but I will just find colors that I think they are. You know, with all my Sharpies, it's really hard to tell, but and not all of them are in here because they fell out all over the floor, and I'm sure I didn't find them all yet, but let me go ahead and color these in, and then I'll be back. Okay, I love how this one turned out. I know when I was a kid, my parents took us, me and my sister and brother, to carnivals all the time. So I just have so many good memories, and we'd always get cotton candy. My mom loves cotton candy. It was just so much fun. So it brings back good memories. So we are now done with number 8, and my camera's at 48 minutes. So I am going to stop this video because when I upload videos to this program, it messes up usually if they're over about 45 minutes. So let me go ahead and let's count this first and make sure we have the $85, and then I'm gonna stop this and start a new video. So let's see. So we have 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85. So that is correct. So I'm gonna put this aside, flip this over, and then I'm gonna stop this video and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back and we're gonna finish this one, sweet as can be. And let's see, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to finish this one. So here we go. Okay. So we got another one finished. This is so much fun, you guys. Okay, so we finished number 9, and number 9. This one is supposed to be for $100. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100. I love it when it works out like it's supposed to. I also just wanted to say, if you're watching, I've also gotten a lot of requests for me to make one of these binders for you guys. And I just want to let you know that is not something I can ever do. It took me hours and hours and days to select which challenges I wanted from Lisa, buy them, print them, put them in order, figure this out. I had the covers, I laminated the covers. I went to Staples and had this really nicer metal binding put on it. I printed all these envelopes, cut them by hand, made them into envelopes, laminated them, trimmed them, rounded the corners, punched them. Basically, it took me days and days and days to do this. So that's not something I can do, unfortunately. So I just wanted to say that up front. I wish I could. So we are on the next one, number 10. Look at all these X's. This is great. So we're going to finish back to school. And it looks like we need just $10 to finish this one. So I will set that 10 aside and let me find some colors to color these things in, and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so back to school. This back to school challenge should be 100. So let's see. It's so satisfying crossing these off. I know I don't need to, but again, it's so satisfying. Okay, so number 10, number 10, number 10. Okay, so we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 100. Yay! So the next challenge is 11 and 12 we finished. So I'll just show you them quickly. So this one makes me think of my sweet friend Holly because she loves peacocks. I'm freaked out by them, but these colors are beautiful. And then the mermaid savings, which was so cute. And now we're on to spring. So I think we have quite a bit left on this one. So let's count. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 50, 60, and 70. So I'm going to do a little bit more coloring and I'll see you in a moment. All right, so this one is 150. So let's see how we did on that one. So this is Spring Savings Challenge. You can see each one of these are either the same amount total or a little bit more. So I'm not going to go ahead and count these because I'm sure that I already did when we finished them and that we made sure they were the right amount. So let's pull out the money for this one and add it together. So for the Spring Savings Challenge, we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 35, 45, 150, 160, 170. So let's count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Huh. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I'm over on this one. Let me just count it one more time. Let me take the 20 out. So 50, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so I will put 20 back in the pile. That's exciting too. And put that in there. And then we'll go on to the Summer Challenge, which also wait, have we even started this one? Okay, I don't think we've even started this one. Okay, this will take a bit for me to color in as well. So it's a total of 150. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So there's the 50. And then 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So I guess we know that there's no money in the envelope. So this will be correct. And let's see. I only have thick markers with me right now, so the coloring may not be as pretty, but I want to get them colored in. So I'm going to color them in and I'll see you back in a while. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, I'm thinking this page looks fantastic just like this. Now, if it had been one of the prior videos where I was rolling and just coloring in a couple, I would have colored in all the red. But let's, since we're doing a huge, big video, let's just be done with this one. So we have the 150. We get to cross 3 things off per finished challenge, which is pretty cool. We are getting through this and we still have plenty of money left. So I'm not sure what we're going to do, but let's keep going for now. See what happens at the end. So now we have the birthday challenge next, and we still have more to color on this. So we have, looks like we've done everything but the cake. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So 20, 40, and 5. I'm having total decision fatigue on coloring this in. So I think I'm just going to go with my 2 favorite colors, and we'll just do it that way so I don't have to do too much thinking. Okay, I finished it. I really like the cake. I kind of wished I had planned so that I didn't have so many colors, but that's okay. I think the cake looks beautiful. I love it. So while I'm doing this, I'm looking up in my window over there to see if anyone comes up our stairs, because my son, Max, he recently bought an aquarium and he ordered some live fish to add to it. So we have to be here to sign for it. So I'm really hoping that UPS comes before I have to go pick up Addie and bring her to the dentist. So it's just one of those crazy days. So anyway, I'm also listening that way because we have another door down in our that goes to the outside that sometimes people knock on. So we have 3 different doors. So anyway, I'm just trying to quietly listen while I color to make sure I'm not missing a knock on the door, or else the live fish will certainly die if we're not here for the delivery. Okay, so 150, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 25, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 150. So happy birthday is finished. And this is getting really thick, you guys, even though I'm trying to use the smallest amount of denominations to put in there. So 15 is done, 15 is done, and we have 4 left to finish. So let's see. Did I X this envelope off? I didn't. I don't know if you guys can't see, but I'm gonna do, I don't think, but I'm gonna just do it real quick. So let's go to the next one, the rainbow. Okay, cool.